What is up, everybody? It's Dakota Storms coming in with another weather update, and along with everything else that needs to be talked about for today. Um, See somebody in here? Oh, what's up, Isaac Kudrna? How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. You know what? Watch this. I'm gonna make you a moderator right now. There you go. Quick shout out to Isaac Kudrna. He's been there since like the start. I've known him since preschool. So shout out to Isaac Kudrna. I gotta put him as a moderator. Um, Look at that. He says, "Let's go." Second moderator of the channel, Isaac Kudrna, guys. You kind of gotta do that to one of your like day one best friends. So yeah. So now we got Isaac Kudrna and Sam Stockert as the moderators. And to be honest, I'll probably add more as the time goes on. I'll probably add some more people in. Some people. Oh, that guy did a horrible turn. Almost hit me, actually. We'll probably add more people. Likely some people that I know from like school. And before I get to the weather, I'll get to this first. I just had an insanely good nap. It was so good that I overslept my alarm. You might even be able to still see some lines on my face. I'm not sure. But yeah, I was sleeping for about 2.5 hours, and I feel good. I feel good, guys. I think that's a good recharge point right there. We needed that. Uh, and basically, the rest of the week, I'm just gonna relax and get ready for that Easter break going on here. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. But I suppose I should start talking a little bit about some weather updates because that's probably what a couple of you guys are here for. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we got some weather coming up, guys. We got the return to severe weather on its way here. Starting with a day 2 flight risk, which is tomorrow. And then we have a day 3, a day 4, and I believe a day 5 already up there. Now we're at 8 people and 2 likes. Appreciate everyone coming in, liking, and subscribing. Love you guys. It's huge for the channel. But yeah, back to severe weather. It's looking like it might be like just repeat systems over and over again. I'm talking it's going here, and it's just bam, 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 over and over again, repeated strikes over those long range areas. There's going to be millions and millions of Americans impacted by these natural systems. Child Hurry says, "Bro, fix the microphone." Sorry about that, man. I got that old iPhone 11 type of microphone, so I think they're probably just on their last limb at this point. It's probably just mostly static coming out. I'll have to get a phone upgrade eventually because it was so weird. I woke up this morning, I was on my phone probably 20 minutes, and then it was dead. So I don't know what's going on with my phone. I think there's some weird shenanigans, I should say, that's going on with Apple that's trying to get rid of my phone. So let's see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day though out today. I was gonna go for a walk, and like I said, I fell asleep on my bed. Okay, some more chats. TB Bem says, Sarah Zina Helena says TB Bem. I have absolutely no idea what that means, but I agree with it 100%. I think that's a strong opinion, but I think it's a right one. And Gumball says, "Hello, I'm Gumball. Well, nice to meet you, Gumball. I'm Dakota Storms, and I do a lot of the awesome weather content, probably some of the top weather content on YouTube. Um, so you love weather and you love me. Well, then I consider subscribing if that's what you feel like would serve you best. But oh, this guy has to go here. Don't want to hit the guy wheeling around a lady in a wheelchair. Definitely don't want to do. And I'm not going to show on the stream the guy and then the woman in the wheelchair because I feel like that's probably not good to show people in wheelchairs. I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not. If it's against community guidelines, maybe. So we still got 4 people in here. There's so much more weather to talk about, but I'll be honest, guys. I was sleeping, so I didn't get all that information that I need. So tomorrow's update, if you want more extensive weather updates, well then tomorrow will probably be the update for you guys. Because today was the I don't know, rest day, catching up on the sleep day. Because last night I don't know what happened, but I went to bed pretty late, and woke up pretty early. Because I guess now it's that time of year when the sun decides to come up a little earlier, and it's painful, I guess, because my dorm room doesn't have sun shades or whatever, the shades that kind of keep that sun out of the way. So I'm not a fan of that whatsoever. I'm a man who loves sleep, and when I don't get that sleep, it's a good situation. So I've just been driving in circles for the last 5 minutes. I'm getting supper with a buddy at in 3 minutes, roughly. So basically, what I'm gonna do is whenever that timer is about to hit up in like 3 4 minutes, then I'll probably turn off the stream and let you guys go. But as always, make sure if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to shoot it in the chat below. Uh, Actually, one more thing about my nap. One more thing. So maybe this is a little bit of a unconventional method, but this is yeah, unconventional. I like to sleep with my sunglasses on, which may sound absolutely absurd, um, but it's so bright in my room that it's just like it's horrible. So I was trying to come up with some clever way to explain it. Like I don't know, it's like my room is like the light at the end of the tunnel, but just like the whole room. That's the best way I can explain it to make sense. It's bright. I don't know. It's bright, and so I like to wear sunglasses, um, specifically these ones when I take naps during the day, and sometimes even during the night. Because even during the night, sometimes it's super, super, super bright. And if you guys know me, I've talked before about having some crippling sleep problems, um, and you tend to try to find solutions for those sleep problems because one of the worst things is when you're sitting in your bed, you're looking up at the ceiling, and you don't feel tired, and you know it's going to be a long night because you don't feel tired. Those nights are the worst nights, I would say, because then you just got to self-reflect the whole night, and it sucks. I don't know. You go through your whole life in one night, or you'll just think about your day or your week or your month as you're just sitting there. And then my roommate, it's so annoying. He always falls asleep so easy. So I hear him snoring, and it annoys the shit out of me, honestly, because I can't sleep very well, and this dude is dormant, so he's in hibernation mode, and I am struggling. And he also talks in his sleep too, which is kind of weird. The other day he was saying saying like yeah or something. He kept saying yeah. We got 5 people in here now. Look at that. Stream's still live. Oh, it's 45. I'm late. Shoot. Just keep taking circles around campus here. I don't like to drive too much around town. I'm in Bismarck. I don't like to drive too much around town because I have many times where I almost crash. Um, I told some people about this on stream. But yeah, I'm a really bad driver. That's a fun fact about me. I'm the second worst driver I've ever met. The first worst driver is a guy who happens to be autistic. So the fact that I'm second, a little scary. But yeah, I get confused and I end up on the wrong side of the road going into oncoming traffic. And that's always terrible. If you ever want a big adrenaline boost, then on the wrong side of the road and start driving in peak traffic. It's horrible. Um, it's a miracle that I have not gotten in a crash yet. Hopefully, once I get my storm chase vehicle, I'll probably stop driving this one as much once I get that storm chasing vehicle, because it's probably going to be like a $700 vehicle, and so I can feel a lot less concerned, concerned about potentially getting in a crash. Isaac Kudrna puts the skull emoji. Yeah, Isaac has actually experienced my bad driving firsthand. Oops, this is not a fucking park in. So quick story. Isaac was actually almost hit with a semi the one time. It was Isaac and one of my buddies named Daniel. I had decided to drive them to KFC, I think, and we were driving around a little bit because I love driving around. And then eventually, we were about to make a turn. Right? Well, I was about to make a turn. And what happened was I was just, I don't know, jittery or something, and getting ready to turn. And a semi started flying by, and I didn't see it because I only looked the one way and decided to slam on the acceleration because I was ready to get back to school because I figured we were going to potentially be late, and that's not good. Well, good thing Isaac and Daniel yelled, because right now you would not be getting a stream, because we would likely not be here. And I don't know. I just have lapses of my attention sometimes, and it puts me at risk, at some risk here. But yeah, if you ask anybody from my life if I'm a good driver, they will all say no. Um, I have like a little bit of an ego, but even I know that I'm not a good driver whatsoever. So I'm late. I'm late, but I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll give you guys 30 to a minute, 30 seconds to a minute more chats, and I'll read the ones I haven't read yet. Jacob Slade says, "Are you off to the gym again?" Believe it or not, man, I'm gonna pick up some food before I go to the gym. I have no idea what it is. It's kind of like a roulette. At the college I go to, the lunches are either, or the suppers are either awesome and you want doubles, or it's like your typical school lunch and it's trash. I got food poisoning the one time, so it's like a real roulette. You don't know what you're gonna get. Um, Paban says, "I'm in Twin Peak. I'm the cousin, Jesus Christ, and I'm in Twin Peak." Makes sense by what that means. Maybe there's a spelling and my brain ain't processing, or I'm missing a word. Also, I'm gonna probably play some pool today. This will be fun. But it is very hot in this car. I'm starting to get sweat beating up on my forehead, and yeah, I am. So I will. It's, oh no, I read your comment wrong. I read it as something else. Uh, I thought you said something else. Oh yeah, that is what you said. That's actually kind of funny. But I suppose we'll end on that. I might stream again later, guys. When I go to the gym, I'll probably turn on a stream again because this is a decently active stream, but that'll probably be in an hour, 20 minutes or so. So if you guys want to tune in for that, feel free to do so. If not, I will be streaming again tomorrow as I am on the drive again. So thanks again for everyone who came in, liked, commented, subscribed. Really appreciate you guys. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Twin Peak. I'll look up Twin Peak. Is that Minnesota? Jacob Slade says, see you soon, maybe. All right, see you guys. I do actually have to go, though, because my buddy's probably starting to wonder where I am.